Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back. I wanted to do one on camera because you gotta teach Gyarados Dragon Dance.
Derek was going through menus doing shit, and then I'm like, he's like, oh wait, hold on, and I'm like, oh, okay, and then he's like, no, I want to do it on camera, and I'm like, what? Like I stopped hitting the record button because he was like, oh wait, hold on, and I was like, wait, what?
Derek's brain stopped. Because Dragon Dance Gyarados is broken.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just gonna switch.
It sure is.
We're just gonna switch to Gyarados for a bit because Gyarados.
But he's only level 20, Derek. He'll
Yeah.
only be able to compete with all these very high level whatever they are.
Level 12 Pokemon. I'll show you what I'm carrying. Letters in victory.
Oh, okay.
That's what he just said.
I thought he was a police officer when I first saw him.
Yeah, I thought the same.
Oh, he has a Delibird. They have the best move in the game, Present. Which can either do a lot of which can either do mediocre damage or heal your opponent for a fuck ton.
It's fucking great.
I like to decide all my Pokemon battles based off of Delibird. I open it up with Present like this, and if it's an explosion, then I know I'm going to win. And if it heals them, then I know I've already lost.
They have done, I don't know if you've watched a few of the challenge runs people do.
I have.
Somebody did a Delibird challenge run, and I'm just like, why would you do that?
You ever see the dude who used to do the challenge run videos for actual, like, competitive Pokemon?
No.
There's they're like super old now. They were back when Gen 6 was new, right? So it's a long time ago now. But they would tell him to pick like a really shit Pokemon, and he would have to win an actual like online versus battle against a real person.
Oh, I've seen it.
With
I've
like
seen it.
these
I've seen
shit
those.
Pokemon.
I've seen those. Oh, dude, we're Pokemon camping.
My favorite one being the one where he won with a Magikarp that only knew Splash. Twing, 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 twing.
Oh God! Ow! Okay, we're gonna cook.
Why is there a Hugsy Bear over there? We don't have a Hugsy Bear.
They're the other person's Pokemon.
Be careful of them. They're murder machines.
Yes.
I trust.
Okay, what do we want to
them.
cook first? We want to use 4 orange berries.
Yep, definitely some orange berries.
One of these.
One of the ones that makes me think it's an alien species that we just captured.
Honeydew. One of these. We'll use one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. And that's good for our berry selection.
Yeah, I'm really feeling this.
Me too.
This reminds me of Breath of the Wild.
And they're going to put some hamburger steak in there.
Fan, 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 fan.
Oh, this doesn't have that.
Fan, fan, fan. Man, they really want you to fan the shit out of it. I think you're fanning too fast.
Nope, it's all good.
Alright, now you gotta stir. But now you're stirring too quickly.
I could do it right, but I'm not going to.
Like, what the fuck is happening? Stir, 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 stir. The frying moisture. Derek, don't stop stirring. That's how it burns.
Oh, gosh, I got it.
Wow, that's on a huge delay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. My Gyarados is there, because, Gyarados just flies in the air.
Gyarados are dragons, Derek, that fly via the mystical space power of the Chinese dragon.
They are a water flying type, so...
Dried burger steak curry. Fucking Gyarados' face.
It was the wrong Pokemon to be using for this.
This is the weirdest mechanic ever, by the way.
Yeah, and we get XG for that.
And Gen 3 had you throw berries into a fucking spinner with 4 random people and then hit them in timing like a rhythm game to make cubes. I want everyone to think about that.
You missed that. I actually missed that.
They didn't bring it back for the remake, if
No,
I'm not
they
mistaken. I actually hate that. They didn't.
Because you can just set your own Pokeblocks in that one.
Not nearly as neat. Ah, yes, good old Intimidate, the most useful ability of all Pokemon.
They have nerfed it drastically.
It's because it was way too fucking
Yes,
strong.
it has. You've already been seeing that animation a lot.
Yeah, right? I don't think it stood a chance.
I don't think it stood a chance either. This is the bug type.
God damn it, I didn't make a joke about it being the roll of condoms Pokemon. I forgot.
No, that's its evolution.
The baby form still looks like it. It just looks like the really small set.
Yep. Micro condoms.
Yeah, the ones that I've never seen personally. It's good save.
Caught him there.
It's the fucking, I think it's from Always Sunny, but it's, the Danny DeVito, he drops a condom on the floor. Oh no, I accidentally dropped my Magnum condom for my Magnum condom. He just does it right in front of this chick he's, like, trying to get with or whatever.
I love it.
Yeah. They're more scared of you than they are of them. Motherfucker, that thing breathes fire! It's like...
So there's a ton of heal stations in these games now. Like, way too many.
I liked how they did them in Gen 5, mainly because Gen 5 was actually a hard fucking Pokemon game compared to every Pokemon game ever
Should
made.
I get a Diglett or a Trebbit?
I do like Diglets. I don't think we should run either of them, but I'm down with catching everything. Everything. Gotta catch them all, as they say.
Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all.
I do like these guys because they're little construction worker men.
I love them.
And they evolve into bigger construction worker men.
And then they're just carrying fucking giant
slabs of steel beams. Yeah, like just big old skyscraper steel beams. I really like them in Gen 5 because they only showed up in the city in the construction areas.
Yeah.
They were cool.
So, what I find interesting about Gen 5 is they weren't rebooting the franchise, but Gen 5 in black and white, there was no Pokemon from the previous games.
Yeah, Gen 5
was... after you beat the game.
Yeah, Gen 5 was a soft reboot. That's why a ton of Pokemon are literally just Pokemon we already had.
Yeah.
But with a different design.
Yeah.
Because the steel construction Pokemon are literally just...
It's the Machop line.
Machop, yeah. They had that rock Pokemon that I can't remember that was literally just the Geodude line.
Yeah, I don't
which
remember
they've
what it's
then
called.
done again here with the stupid cart Pokemon.
Yeah, but this one's fire.
Cart. Oh, so different. Wow.
Yeah.
They had the two karate guys to replace
Diglett's
Hitmonchan
so
and Hitmonlee.
Diglett is so good.
Diglett is awesome.
It's so good.
Remind me to send you an image if I
Is it
ever
the buffed
remember.
up Diglett?
No, it's the one that's like it goes Diglett uses Scratch, and then it's a cartoon of it crawling out of the ground with its demented body with giant claws.
I've seen it.
You ever see the one of the image of Brock holding a fucking Diglett in his hand, and it still has the dirt mound? And
Yes.
It's just like, it defies fucking logic.
I've seen that one.
Diglett, it defies fucking logic.
That guy, it was... His smile, his beard looked like it was...
Dude, everything, yeah, no, from like a distance, that looks really weird.
Yeah. This is the thing you were talking about.
Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, Gen 5 is interesting. I think Gen 5 has the best storyline of all the Pokemon games.
I agree.
It's too bad the rest of the game is kind of shit.
Yeah. This is a good...
It also had my favorite starters. I liked them so much I can't remember what they were.
A grass snake.
Oh, yeah.
Water
okay.
pig. No, not a water pig.
The fire pig.
A fire pig and a water seal.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a real seal because it turns into like a unicorn thing with 4 legs.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
A narwhal.
Yeah, narwhal. Except again, it's not really a narwhal because it has legs.
Yeah.
I hated Gen 5 starters. I still don't like them. It's like...
So.
Well, I think the 4th gen has my favorite starters outside the first.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, how can you go wrong with a giant steel penguin?
A steel penguin, a fire monkey, but they have so many monkey Pokemon.
And then a giant fucking turtle with a full-ass adult tree hanging out on its shell.
I like that. I might get that remake, even though it's going to be really weird looking.
Actually, it's kind of a toss-up between Gen 4 and Gen 3 for starter Pokemon.
Yeah.
I never liked the Gen 2s either.
I like Feraligatrs because it's a giant fucking alligator but at the same time, I think it's dumb.
I like Cyndaquil, but I didn't like any of its evolved forms.
Yeah.
Like, I like how it started, but I didn't like where it went.
Yeah. No, I actually get that.
Yeah.
I get that. I'm glad you phrased that like that, because I completely agree with you there.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't hate it or anything. Like, they're fine. It's just, I like where it starts more than it gets. Yeah. Because it starts out as kind of like an anteater.
Yes.
And then by the time it ends, it's essentially a giant, oversized ferret bear, and it's like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah.
Because it goes from anteater to ferret bear.
Yeah.
Like, it's the evolution line.
It's one of those things that's like, what the heck?
And then Chickpea goes from, like, dinosaur that's green to dinosaur that has more leaves on it to then, like, dinosaur with flower.
So, I was looking into it, and the reason, and there's a theme behind it, behind the things.
Yeah.
And some of them are stretched, some of them I'm like, okay, I can kind of see where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
All the grass one are mostly animals, but with parts of them having some sort of growth coming out of them.
Yeah, okay. I can see that.
The fire ones are all the Chinese zodiac.
Yes.
Some of them are a bit more of a stretch by claiming the fox is the dog, but I mean, okay.
I agree.
And the water one they're all water creatures that can still move through the land.
Yeah. I can see that.
So.
And it all perfectly matches up as long as you don't think about it too hard. Because I would argue a seal is really fucking shit at moving on land.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That's not too bad of a theory, though. I'm down with that one.
Yeah. Also, I think they upped the critical hit chance, and I don't know if it's this gen or the previous gen. So we're going to see a lot more critical hits than we used to.
No, Derek. Gen 1 had the highest critical hit chance
because
it was based off of speed and absolutely fucking disgusting.
Oh, I forget.
What? Your speed is over 100?
You're going to crit.
Well, I hope you like getting lots of critical hits.
That's why Mewtwo was so broken. I already caught one of those intro. Yeah.
Yes, we did.
So,
we're running it currently.
Oh, yeah.
It's in our party.
I meant the hammer dude.
Oh, yeah.
Sandra. Work with Sandra.
Women don't work in fields of physical activity.
I love that the women builders are bigger than the men builders in this.
Is it real?
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny. I'm from the 50s.
Stab.
Oh. Well, of course they're bigger than the men, Derek. It's to show dominance.
Beat me by 2 seconds there. I wouldn't mind getting one of these guys.
I also would not mind.
But they're not a new game guy. So.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not a new one, and they're not one that we absolutely love. Our boy Gyarados over here.
Yep.
Or useful, as we named him.
Yeah. Fucking that thing is crazy though, and I got one in Gen 6 that has almost perfect
stats.
EV stats because, it was bred, but it was 1 point off for one of the stats, so in the trash you go, into the random circulating Pokemon thing they made for Gen 6. And it was a shiny. It was a shiny with perfect EV stats except for one.
A Gyarados?
No, the X...
the extra girl.
Yeah. And I got it literally because at the time when that game was popular, everyone was trying to breed perfect EV/IV stats that were shinies, and if they weren't, they would just send them off onto the internet for that like random swap thing.
The mystery one.
The Mr. Wonder Trade. Yeah, that's what it was
That's
called.
still in this game.
And I got tons of fucking crazy shit because Wonder Trading is dumb.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like my favorite Pokemon feature.
But the game that this guy is actually really good in Gen 5, I guess.
I believe that.
From what I was told, because it's a Psychic type.
Yeah, it's a Psychic Flying. Really solid.
But Excadrill is, I think, one of the Pokemon they use in speedruns.
I can see that. Dude, I can see that because Excadrill is actually fucking
broken.
Yeah, like legitimately fucking broken.
Because it's a ground steel type, I believe.
It's a ground steel type, and it has an absurd like attack.
It has
stat.
really high attack and really high speed.
Yeah, it's a sweeping machine.
So it can't take any damage, but it can kill things in like one hit.
Yeah, it's like Gengar. Gengar was a ground steel type.
Yeah.
Like, it just sweeps fucking teams.
They had to nerf Gengar because he was so good. Which I love.
Dude, Gengar is fucking OP as shit.
Because he had Levitate, but they got rid of that because he was too good.
Yep. What made him immune to fucking
ground type, which is one of his weaknesses.
Yeah, exactly. They essentially made him immune to like everything that mattered.
So, yeah.
Miss Gengar. I don't think anything's ever gonna beat fucking Gen 1 Alakazam. I mean, you may as well.
Yeah, nothing's gonna beat Alakazam.
Nothing's gonna beat Gen 1 Alakazam, where special attack was both special attack and defense.
And nobody had anything.
And fucking, he was super fast, and he sweeped super easily, and everything was weak to Psychic.
Yeah.
And Psychic had no fucking weaknesses.
Yeah, because Dark didn't exist yet.
Yeah, like...
And I think the only thing that was there was air quotations bug.
It was bug. And all bug Pokemon in Gen 1 were fucking terrible, except for Pinsir, the Pinsir one.
Pinsir, yeah.
Yeah, but like, no one fucking had a Pinsir.
Because they were hard to catch.
Super hard to fucking get.
I always forget that guy was introduced in Gen 1, because I only really used him in Gen 2, because he was easier to get in Gen 2.
Yep. I always think of it because, the only reason I remember he was in Gen 1 is because the fucking Horn Beetle one was introduced in Gen 2, and I know the fucking Snapper Beetle beat him by one gen.
It's just so weird, because it's one of those Pokemon, it's just like, oh right, this is a...
Oh my god. By the way, the Pinsir Pokemon? The Pinsir one?
Yeah.
Its secret ability is bullshit. It has the secret ability where every time it gets a KO, it gets more attack.
That it's Mega Evolution has that move.
Yeah, and it just becomes a sweeping monster. Yeah, but you can get it as a secret on not its Mega, and then you can run on super low level Pokemon tournaments with it and just sweep teams.
Yeah, no, it's disgusting.
Because it's considered bad, even though it's ridiculous.
It's actually broken.
I used to fuck with people on competitive Pokemon because I would always just pick an electric-type Pokemon with the fastest speed and attack, and then would just Volt Switch on my first turn. So if I had a bad matchup, it didn't matter, because I was Volt Switching no matter what.
Unless they had a ground type, and then you're just like, oh, I'll figure it out.
So yeah, it literally didn't matter what my opening move was, because I would just Volt Switch.
Yeah. It's one of those things. It's just like, yeah, this game is silly.
I would put the item on it that doubles the attack damage, but makes it so you can only use that one move. And it doesn't matter because Volt Switch, and I literally would just fuck with people on low level Pokemon shit all night.
It was just so funny.
You just do so much shit, and then if that shit didn't work out, Muck. Yep. Muck with Toxic is just...
My boy Muck, because he has a lot of staying power.
Muck with Toxic and Leftovers and Black Slug is just fucking horrible to deal with.
So here's the thing: you give another Pokemon Leftovers, and you give Muck Black Sludge because Black Sludge is leftovers for Poison type.
Yes, at the time Black Sludge didn't exist when I was playing it. It was only Leftovers, which is why that was the go around.
So he has all three of the Psychic types that have 3 evolutions.
Yes,
he replaces it with a Fairy type's teams. Which I'm like, but you had a cooler team before you became the Fairy type trainer.
I was gonna say, I'm like, you had a better team before. Fairy types kind of suck.
Yeah. That's why we have the bird Pokemon, because it wrecks the game. Because he can steal Wing and just kills everything.
The only good Fairy type is The ones that weren't fairy types before.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
like your Garnivars and shit.
Yeah, well, that's unexpected. I suppose you'll be more able than I thought. We skipped his dialogue earlier.
Yeah.
Because it's not important yet.
It's not important yet. He's just being a little shit.
Yeah, he doesn't even tell us his name.
Goodbye, little shit.
So here's what I love. If I run backwards, I think it spawns. Okay, no, it didn't.
You were wrong.
I need to go out of here and come back in, and then it will do it.
Do we want to fight it?
If I want to catch it, right?
I mean, we already have one.
We already have one. We just have to wait then.
Yeah.
But no, this is not the worst game, but it's not a great game.
It's fine. You know,
right.
It's fine. It's not the worst Pokemon game. That was Gen 7. But, you know, it's alright.
Are you implying that Sun and Moon was not the greatest game ever conceived?
I'm implying that Sun and Moon actually made me question what it was to be bored while playing a video game.
Aloha! Alola!
Boy, you want to know what's my favorite? You want to know what's my favorite pastime about Pokemon? Playing hide and seek and fighting a fucking totem Pokemon and then using my Z move and beating that totem Pokemon in one move and then being told that I get the Z Crystal thing and then I go, how many of these do I need to fight the Elite Four? And then being told there are no Elite Four.
We have to make that.
And we still need to make the Elite Four and it's like,
So do you like that? Well, we introduced the coolest mechanic in Gen 7, Chris.
Yeah.
Regional forms.
Regional forms, which I could take or leave, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
It's one of those, I don't hate them, but I also don't feel like they add anything either, so
I agree.
Whatever. At least they added Z moves. Those were cool for that one fucking game.
I don't know. I don't like Z moves.
I didn't like Z moves either. Z moves are literally, for one turn, you can use a one-hit KO move, and it's like, okay. I already kind of do that without them.
Yeah, because I know how to play. I know type matchups.
Yeah, like, what's your fucking point?
I know type matchups.
It's literally the equivalent of just being like... It's kind of the equivalent of handing someone a gun and then just being like, and here's a bigger gun. And it's like, but they both kill the same.
It's too fucking true.
It's not a fucking difference.
It's too fucking true.
Like, it'd be one thing if they handed me, like, a bazooka. Like, imagine they gave you a Z move, and when you use it, not only does it KO you, it does damage to the whole bench. That would have been fucking awesome.
That would have been top tier.
It also would have been fucking broken, and that shit would have never come back, but...
So we can already get a really broken Pokemon here, but we can't...
Actually, you know what? Z moves did come in handy for one thing.
Which was?
When you didn't have type advantage and you were too lazy to switch, you just Z move their fucking Pokemon to death.
If it was a neutral thing, you can just use a Z move and basically kill.
Yeah. But yeah, go on.
So this guy is actually good because any ghost Pokemon early game is really good.
Yes. I agree completely.
So,
Until you're playing a ghost Pokemon and you run into a team of all normal types.
Yeah.
And then you want to pull your fucking teeth out.
Yeah.
Just do anything. Fucking anything.
What's that thing? What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's the electric doggo Pokemon.
That's broken in Gen 3.
Dude. What was it, Gen 6 when they added Megas?
Yeah.
This thing is fucking...
I ran it in one of my playthroughs.
This thing is the most bullshit Mega ever made.
Yeah.
Besides Gengar before they nerfed it.
Yeah.
Because again, super fast, crazy high attack, Volt
Special
Switch.
attack, yeah.
Volt Switch. You Mega it into Volt Switch, and you can literally one-hit KO anything, and safe switch out while you do it to type advantage.
Ugh. It's good.
Absolutely bullshit. I love it.
My stubbornness of just using Pokeballs until I catch it by not weakening it. Because everything I use is going to kill it.
I understand. Get in my belly! Dude, you need something better than a Pokeball.
You're right.
When do we get, not timer balls, but the first...
Quick balls?
Quick balls, yeah. Timer balls are also great, but only when a battle goes on for way too fucking long.
I don't remember. It might be late game things. I also could just probably use balls that are better than a Pokeball.
Apparently not.
That's true.
Dude, you were going to die.
It's all good. It's my Gyarados. Isn't that? Plus, there's a heal right when we came out of the.
It's so good. It's Gyarados.
I'm done with it now. It gets to die.
I agree 100%. Time to be vanished.
Oh, it didn't die.
Wow, you should have thrown a Pokeball now.
I'm gonna throw a Pokeball now.
Oh, Derek.
Stubbornness.
Stupid fuck. Don't switch into the bird.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I know what I'm doing. It's just a pure flying type, Chris. It's not weak against it, right? It's double its level.
Why? Hold on, let me throw out this conducting rod to fucking fight it. That'll get him. What Pokemon are you gonna set out against the steel type? I don't know, I'm thinking about the one that just eats electricity.
Should I use it, Chris? Or we already have an electric dog.
Yeah, we're good on our stupid dogs. If we did use it, I was gonna name him Sparky, though.
Okay. Should we end it here?
Yes. Let's call it here. We'll pick you guys up in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.